All right, guys, cooking with Cad. Mom's taking over the kitchen for a minute. As the boys were telling you earlier, they're making some picanha. It's ready to go. Here it is, looking gorgeous. It's sitting, letting all those juices simmer. Resting, sitting. Meh. Anyway, so what we like to make with this, we like to make cauliflower mac and cheese. It's pretty delicious. So we are gonna roll through that. So I've got all of our ingredients set up and ready to go. It's really simple. We're gonna start with the cauliflower. It's just broken up into small pieces.
How much cauliflower?
It's 1 head. Thanks, buddy. So I'm gonna dump that in over here in our pan that's got some bacon grease.
We have onions, cheese, and bacon. She's over here.
So I've got, like I said, I've got some bacon grease in the bottom of this pan, and I'm just gonna dump this in. And you just want the cauliflower into bite-sized pieces. Some of these didn't make it. This is my least favorite thing to do, is to break this up, because it seems to make a mess everywhere. You can ask Philip. He loves it when I make this.
And then I have to sweep.
Yeah, he does. Pobrecito. So, we're gonna let this cook up, and then when it has gotten soft, I'm gonna add in some onions and bacon, and we'll bring it back to you when it's time to add that in. All right, so as you can see, we've been cooking up the cauliflower for about 5 minutes. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and add the onion and the bacon. On the recipe, which the boys will add and post the link so you can check out the recipe, it only calls for 2 slices of bacon. One, you can never have enough bacon, and B, is 2 slices really ever enough? Like, who does that? So we put in about 6 slices, because like I said, you can never have enough. So we're gonna let this cook for about another 10 minutes until the cauliflower gets really soft. And then guys, all it is adding the sauce and baking it. But we'll catch up on that once this cauliflower is all cooked up. And
that is the oven heating to the correct temperature. Mom, how many onions is in here?
I did 1 onion. Like I said, we're gonna post the recipe so they'll get the full recipe. But I did want to just let them know that that recipe is a little off kiltered because it only calls for 2 pieces of bacon. As you can see, this is much more delightful. So we'll catch up the rest in just a few. All right, we got the butter going, melting up. We are getting ready to make the sauce for the cauliflower mac and cheese. Super simple. All it is 2 tablespoons of butter. And like I said, we're gonna add the recipe. We'll drop the link on there so you can follow that. 1 cup of cheese. Cheese, please. I'm using some kind of fancy butter. Kerrygold, unsalted. 1 cup of cheese. Yes, it's keto friendly. And then 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. And then we're just gonna melt that up. And then once it gets to a good consistency, then we're gonna mix it all up in with the cauliflower, bacon, and onions. And you're gonna have yourself an amazing little side dish there. So once this gets all combined, we will mix it up with the cauliflower and show you what the end result looks like.
Y'all should know what heavy whipping cream is, right?
All right, as you can see, we've got a nice smooth consistency with our sauce here. So what we're gonna do is just pour this on to the cauliflower and broccoli and onions. Ooh, looks good. And then combine it all together. And then we'll get it in a casserole dish and give you the secret to the final ingredient. So we're just gonna stir this up and we're gonna finish it up here in just a few minutes. The cauliflower, bacon, and cheese are all mixed up and ready to go. And so now what we're gonna do is, so I told you guys we're gonna let you in on a secret about our final ingredient. So normally people like to top their casseroles with breadcrumbs. What we've got here is pork rinds. So they can be substituted for breadcrumbs on any recipe. I just stuck them in the food processor and ground them up until they got to a nice consistency there. And we're gonna top the casserole with those. And like I said, it's just like breadcrumbs. And the pork rinds are super versatile, where you can use them as a chip Philip likes to use them for, you know, dipping them in guacamole or ranch or whatever kind of dip. Nachos, he says. So
they're nacho.
Average chip. Oh, got you on that one, bro.
They're nacho pork rinds.
So yep, we're gonna put this on here and then top it with a little more cheese. We're gonna bake it at 425 for 10 minutes. And oven's still preheating, Dustin. Goofball.
Okay.
We're gonna bake it at 425 for 10 minutes and then we're gonna broil it so it gets nice and bubbly on the top. It's finished. It is all cooked and broiled up, and as you can see, we've got a nice crisp topping there with our breadcrumbs out of pork rinds and our cheese. So it's done, guys. Super simple. It's a great side dish. We're gonna have it tonight with the picanha. That's it. Yep, there's that good old picanha. So we are ready and waiting for that. So yep, the boys are anxiously waiting for y'all to get us up to 500 subscribers, because once you do, again, free brisket for one lucky winner. So one, that's it. Anyway, you guys keep following, keep watching, subscribe, like the videos, and give us a thumbs up. And that's it for Cooking with Kat.